Welcome to TDT, where we aim to share our rich and diverse Army culture with you, Thunderbird Nation. I'm your host, the man with the plan to realize MLK's dream, to add another verse to MJ's We Are the World, and simply just to make my mama proud. What you say about my mama? Okay. Sit back, tune in. You never know where TDT can take you. It's Army Heritage Month, and we're taking our Thunderbird Nation soldiers out of the uniform and getting into who they really are. Oh yeah, let's see what we can find out about the world's most elite signal soldiers, huh? Let's get to it. Hello, Thunderbird Nation. Today we have a special guest, Sergeant Tyler Duncan. How you doing today, Sergeant Duncan?
I am doing great, Son Andrews. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm awesome. I'm doing pretty awesome. And you know what? Not a lot of people ask me that.
See,
I understand. I ask people that all the time. It's just like, go past, right? So I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm here with you today. We're about to have a conversation. I just want to be able to highlight you as a person outside of the Army, out of your uniform. Awesome. Please tell us about your story.
So I am. My name is Tyler Duncan. I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on September 1st, 1997. I was actually airlifted there in a helicopter. I don't actually understand why, but Mom always tells me that story. I was raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. The entire time I was there, I would say up until about 14, 15 years old, I had scoliosis, so I couldn't perform in sports other than like track and field and soccer. So that's why I'm a decent runner when it comes to the Army, because that's all I was able to do. About the age of 15, 16 in high school, it was gone. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and try football. It didn't work out. So I decided to join the step team, and I didn't have rhythm at the time. I do now, but at the time I did not. So my nickname was because whenever they looked at me, they were like, So I ended up becoming really good at it, and by the time I graduated, that was like one of the badge of honor type things. And then I was going to go to Nicholls State in Louisiana in Thibodaux, but I kind of got scared of the idea of going to college and not really understanding what I wanted to do with my life. So I said, you know what, let me go talk to a recruiter. And here I am today, 6 years later.
All right, okay. So you played a little bit, or tried to play a little bit of football. What position did you try to play?
I was trying to play cornerback.
Cornerback, okay.
I got picked up by the wide receiver and just thrown into the other.
He just took you all the way to the other side of the field.
Okay.
Not everybody. Football. I was real small in high school myself, so I didn't get to play. But dancing. So that became a strength for you.
Yes, on the step team. Yes.
So initially you started off like this.
Yeah, no rhythm at all.
And then you were like this.
And then I can do it all.
All day. Okay.
All
right. Okay. Don't have us in here dancing around.
All you gotta do is say,
okay,
I remember one step.
So I see that you hail from New Orleans.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that.
So New Orleans. Like I said, I was originally born in Baton Rouge. Still don't understand why. I guess the hospital there was supportive. But we moved there when I was about 3 years old. But we moved into what would be called the lower income areas. And I mean, it wasn't the worst childhood, but it wasn't. Everything wasn't peaches and cream. We had ups and downs, but luckily I had my real father in my life, and I had a stepdad. So I had two father figures. So I didn't go down any terrible paths, such as like my brothers. They had some situations, but for the most part, I'm the youngest, so I was always kept straight and narrow. Like if anything ever happened, they were always on me like, all right, nah, you're not about to do any of that. So
Gotcha.
I think I just had a lot of love in my life. I think that kept me straight.
For sure. And so we're gonna move on to talking about some characteristics and values. Right. So characteristics. You have loyal, energetic, optimistic, and introvert. Right? So I'm gonna start off with introvert. How are you an introvert?
So this is the weirdest thing about me, and I don't understand it myself. But I am socially antisocial. I can come to work or I can go anywhere in public, and I seem like I love to be there, and it's cool. And most of the time, I don't have a problem with it. I like people sometimes, but when I get off at 1700, I do not like people. I would much rather be with my mind so I can focus on myself and build myself. Because like my entire being wants to be I want to be something better in life, and a lot of people don't have those same views and values, so I have to kind of distance myself from people sometimes so I can pursue what I want.
Makes sense. And how are you energetic, whether it be at work or at home?
So that's the weird part. So yes, I don't like to be around people for the most part, but there is times where I'm just like, okay, you know what? I want to go out. I want to go see people. I want to go dance. I want to go say hello to people. Like at work, very energetic. I am just like very motivated all the time. I don't know what it is. It's just something about when I get through that door.
Every time I see you,
always hype.
You're just ready.
But I think it's something about after you hit 1700, that day's over. You're like, all right,
yeah,
and you're going to turn it off now. Can't have it on all day long.
Gotcha.
So
Trust me, I understand. And for your values, we know that in the Army we have our 7 core values that we must adhere to, right? But you have your own core values that you've learned and are ingrained into you from a young age, and that's loyalty, trust, respect, and honesty. So how important is honesty to you?
Honesty is one of the most important ones, because without honesty, you can lose trust. And trust is very detrimental to me. So I remember, this is how, I can give you a story about how honesty got drilled into me. In 3rd grade, we used to have these red folders every Wednesday. We'd get our test back. I got an F on one of my tests, and I was afraid of what was going to happen because of that F. So I decided to try to hide it because I thought I was slick behind an A and a B. But my mom, she's not stupid. She knows how to look at a date. So she looked at the thing and she was like, oh, this ain't right. So she looks through all of them and she sees the correct one. And she's like, oh, Tyler, you thought you passed your test? Yeah, I got an A, Mom, I got an A. Oh, you did? So what's this? And I'm like, oh. So I got a whipping that day. But it wasn't the whipping, that part of the whipping that got me. It's when my stepdad came in to stop her, and he grabbed the belt and he whipped me too. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just get good grades now. So ever since then, I don't lie.
So you know what we call that?
Discipline.
We call that a significant emotional event. You went through a significant emotional event. And many of us have gone through that.
Oh, most definitely.
And it happened at a young age, right? I may or may not have done that when I was a kid. Can neither confirm or deny. Okay, that's good. What about respect? Because I mean that's similar. That's in the Army values.
Oh,
so, how do you display that on a day-to-day basis?
So respect, honestly, for me, it's everybody should have respect for one their elders, and just for everybody in general. Now, there's this thing where it says, okay, everybody has to earn your respect, but my thing is, everybody pretty much earned my respect just existing. We're all living in this world. We're all doing our own thing. The only way you can lose respect is by either disrespecting me or not being loyal, honest, being a liar, just like things like that. That's the kind of stuff will get me. But honestly, when it comes to, ever since I joined the military at least, I've always been taught at a young age to respect my elders. And everybody's older than me. I came in at 18 years old, so it's not too many people that I could just be like, oh, shut up. No, I'm just like, oh. It's kind of weird. You know?
That's awesome. So, are there any interesting facts about you or hobbies or anything you like to do?
I like to ride my motorcycle. I'm really into photography. And then I can sing. Most people don't know that though.
Here, man, so you're a dancer and you can sing.
Yes.
You doing any shows or anything like that?
Nah, I don't know why not, honestly.
So we gotta put you on. Okay, so we gotta start having him perform for the Thunderbird Nation. Okay, gotcha. Starting with right now. So, Sergeant Duncan, can you share a song with us? We'd like to hear it.
We can go ahead and we can do that now.
Yeah.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but girl, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You know, no, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still?
Okay.
Do ya, or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Whoa. I think that's enough.
That's good. That is awesome. I was waiting for that high note. I was like, just block that in memory. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I thank you for sharing with us today. Okay, and Thunderbird Nation, thank you for being diverse with us.